Yo, we're playing an aspect of Medea run for the Argent skull. I've been leveling up my heirlooms, my lesser used heirlooms lately, so I'm going to be running with the Lion Fang. I believe this is the one from Heracles. Deal 30% more damage, but lose 5% each encounter. It's going to kind of lose its potency very quick, but that's okay. We'll kind of deal with it. Now. I did get the Vow of Rivals last episode, Vow of Rivals 4, but since we're playing an Argent skull run, we're actually playing on what is a pretty low stakes sort of run. So I'm gonna play with one Vow of Fangs and then one Vow of Rivals. For the Wheel of Night. I'm not the best with this weapon, so hopefully I can find a combo that works for me. That's my hope anyway. Selene, to start. I could be anything.
You vanquished Kronos in another time, or of another time, and with the selfsame Titan's aid. Such mysteries his power holds. But if this is what it takes for our time to flow freely forward, then let us see that it is done.
I do love a good free flow. It's the worst whenever you're at the bathroom and then, you know, like, you're peeing and then like
that was spectacular. You
don't get like a consistent stream, you know what I mean? That's right. That's how we're starting this YouTube video. We're talking about piss.
I understand your brother has returned. Perhaps he shall come visit me again as once he did. Whichever mark he does not choose, you may receive from me instead.
Aw, wait, so I guess in that case, I never really thought about that, but Zagreus would actually just be like continuing to fight Hades, right? Because that's basically his job. Okay, that's kind of wacky. I like it. Immediately going in for what seems to be an infusion type of run. It's gonna get weird, basically. It's gonna get weird. And I'm okay with that. Nothing I like more than getting a little weird with it.
You dare.
So it looks like I only need one skull for the guys whenever they have armor to start. That's probably because of the Heracles boon, actually.
Little birdie told me everything, how you fought all the way into those rancid depths and took that Kronos down. Though he's already back and angrier than ever, isn't he?
Your attacks deal more damage to nearby foes. Pretty good. That's pretty good with this combo. Because with this, I'm basically gonna be touching them. It's like a kind of a weird melee build. I gotta go for Poseidon. I feel bad because I always wanna do Hera, but Hera kind of like her boons are, I think, kind of the stinkers of this game a little bit. Maybe I just haven't given them enough of a chance because I kind of felt that way about Ares and Aphrodite in the first game. And then I realized that, like, I was talking out of my ass, man. I didn't know what I was talking about. Crazy stuff.
It's clear again. A little something to soothe the senses, Uncle Poseidon. I know it's hardly the occasion now, but isn't there always some cause to celebrate?
You praise your uncle, and your uncle, why? He thinks it's really great. I think it's great, that is, that you would think of gifts in times like these. When we first met, I promised terrible revenge for what had happened to your kin. And I think what we've done will qualify. So what if Kronos wasn't permanently slain? Neither was old Hades, after all.
Hera's one of the best. I guess I just haven't seen it yet, then. In my 50-something runs of this game, I have not seen it.
No threats nearby.
Every time I go Hera, I end up with disappointment and sadness in my heart.
Look upon
Well,
me.
it's more like initial like excitement to see Hera's portrait, because she's hot. I'll say the quiet part out loud, because she's hot.
Be at peace.
And then
joins
I
our
get the
ranks.
boons, and I'm like, you know. That's been my experience thus far. I'm open to believing things, though. You know, I'm okay with thinking that I'm wrong. In fact, I think I'm wrong a lot of the time. I'm not wrong about picking C-Star right here, though. It's very early, and I'm very much a C-Star enjoyer, so that's what I'm picking. True that, brother. True that. And a Hermes. Am I built for early game? Listen, if we get like travel deal or like the other one that is really good, I might be set for this run.
My keepsake expired.
Your father's back where he belongs, your mother too. I'm really glad they're safe and sound together, Em. You've got to make up for lost time with them, and you'll be able to from here on out.
Quick buck, that's the one that I was talking about. I'm set up for the early game. Wow. Holy crap. That's so insane. After you dash your specials, your attacks are faster and have plus 15 power. Sure, why not? It's on the faded list. Give it a shot.
This is private property.
Poseidon, I don't know if I told you, but you've been looking very handsome lately. Is it working? Do you think like do you think he hears me? If you're like the type of guy that in like 2025 you decide that you want to be like, I mean, I guess like these are like people who are saying that they're like pagan and stuff. They have like churches for like Greek myth. They have that in 2025. Is there like a place that I can go? I guess it's different because like back then, you know, it was more like they wouldn't have like a one-size-fits-all temple. They'd be like,
a lovely gift.
I'm trying to get jiggy with it recently.
Cut out.
Me and my
Hello.
and my wife are trying for baby, so I'm gonna go to the Aphrodite temple, sort of thing. Or I'm going on a boat tomorrow, so I'm gonna go to the Poseidon temple, that sort of thing. Hopefully they still have them around, I guess, you know, just for the people who are still
fascinating metal, is it not?
kept
Mortals
with it.
often fought and killed over the stuff. Only the rarest gemstones from your father's domain appeal to them more.
You know what I mean? Didn't decide to take on one of the newer ones and decide to keep with the old
Welcome.
one.
Using the Argent skull of Rafal now, are we? Not becoming a most capable necromancer to have earned its trust.
Was this once a living creature's skull, headmistress? Only to be infused with silver and enchanted as an instrument of night.
That is rather a personal question, considering all evidence at hand. Perhaps Raval herself shall reveal to you the answer in due course.
Listen, I live out in the middle of nowhere, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm also in like a landlocked state, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I'm gonna look up Temple of Poseidon near me and see if I can find anything. Okay, guys, I did find a Temple of Poseidon in Athens, Greece. That's not ideal. That's a little less than ideal. Dude, I would love to go to the Temple of Poseidon. That sounds sick. Do they have like a statue of the guy there? They don't have a statue of the guy there, but they got a bunch of pillars. Okay, all right. I couldn't find Temple of Poseidon near me. Let's give it another shot. Maybe they have one of the other gods there. Temple of Aphrodite. Aphrodite near me. There's probably gonna be like a, I don't know, like a Midwest strip club called the Temple of Aphrodite. I found the Temple of Athena, but no love for my girl Aphrodite? Okay, all right, try another temple. A temple of Apollo. Bruh, I can't find a single temple for any of the Greek gods around it. It's tough, man. If you like held on to like, that is your like religion, you know, you didn't want to get in on the new stuff and you decided like, I'm gonna stick with like the old books. It's tough, man. That's really tough. Bruh, I bet that Norse mythology still has shit. I bet that they still got stuff. This is anti-ancient Greek discrimination. Where the fuck am I supposed to go for my Greco-Roman beliefs?
Fail. My.
I'm getting my ass kicked right now. This sucks. Dude, these skulls are tough. And this is the one that people use for a lot of speed runs too. Rough.
You look adorable.
I don't want to be cute.
Now beware.
Stop polymorphing me. Out.
That's quite enough. Skull of Raval is not a simple artifact to wield, but I can see you two have come to grips. Return to Shadow now.
Thank you, Nyx.
In 2018, I was dating an Icelandic woman, and she told me there was a small resurgence of Norse mythology worshippers. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like, they probably have, like, cool temples and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know, actually, if, like, did the Norse, did they have, like, buildings for
Hello, Grandfather.
their beliefs? Because like, Vikings were more, like, nomadic and stuff like that, right? So, like, people who believed Norse mythology as like less of like a set of, you know, not understanding it as mythology, but understanding it as like religion, right? It's a different sort of deal.
Very well.
You know, it's a different mindset to have yourself in.
Would you permit that we occasionally meet thus, Granddaughter? I realize our prior conversations here in Erebus were fraught, but perhaps we may yet start anew, here in this life.
I'll have to learn not to attack you here on sight, but let's give it a shot. What is it about this place that's so special?
Well, I know how to find it, for one, and you tend to pass through it, for two. At any rate, you now have seen the real possibilities that linger on Olympus and below. Let us eliminate the ones that would have led to ruin.
I do like preventing ruin. You'll be closely watched by Olympus and the underworld every step of the way. Don't squander the chance you've been given.
I keep telling myself the same.
Yeah, he is a chill guy right now, but if we did see him in the crossroads, that would be kind of scary. It would be a little bit of like a, I don't know if we want you here.
Into the depths.
There are people who worship Greek gods with their own altars and offers at home.
Ugh, that's cold.
Yeah, but again, like it is more of like a thing like back whenever people actually had those beliefs, and we know because we have the ruins of them. There was a place that they went, man, for like a sense of community and stuff, almost like how we have like, you know, like churches and temples now for the predominant religions of our time.
Laughable.
It's just tough, man. It's tough if you're holding on to one of those older ones.
How about two?
And you know what it's gonna take too. It's gonna take like a rich person has to be the one to be like, this is what I believe. So like, I'm setting up temples. I mean, how, you know, I feel like the closest thing we have is like, I think there are some rich people who are like, fuck it, castle.
A tribute for dear Lady Hestia. Your bright flames are a guiding light and bane to all our enemies, though your keen wisdom and fiery spirit spur me on at least as much.
No use buttering me up, you know. What, you think I'm going to withhold the best I've got unless you pay me some nice compliment? I can be petty, sure, but not that petty.
What would you do if you won the lottery? I don't know, I'd probably build a freaking temple to like Dionysus or something. Well, maybe I'm thinking about it and I'm like, building a temple to Dionysus specifically might invite some degenerate behavior. Maybe we start with one of the easy ones first. Like, I don't know. It's not really my place to make like a temple of Artemis. I feel like those, you know, that's like girl boss culture, right? So like, where do I start? Maybe Hephaestus, man. That's a good one. Dude, building a temple to Hephaestus? Oh, that'd be pretty good. That'd go pretty hard in 2025.
I got so worked up I didn't properly congratulate you last time, did
Actually,
you?
Hestia would be a great
Bless you
one,
for
too.
everything. You found us in the middle of a real mess and got us out. Sure, we helped and all, but you did the cooking and you did it good.
You know what? I changed my answer. Because if I wanted to be the Hephaestus guy, I gotta start learning how to be like a blacksmith and everything. But I can host a party at my house and make it cozy. I've done that a couple times. So you know what? Goddess of the Hearth. Just provide a nice, warm, cozy environment for people. And call it the Temple of Hestia and hope that it catches on, man. That some other lottery winners might also, you know, start getting back into the whole Greco-Roman ideology. It could make a resurgence. Listen, you can never say never on these sorts of things, right? You're either a believer or you're not.
Now for the last one.
Hades 2, popular enough game to bring back a once thought dead religion. It's It's my ideal scenario. It's my ideal, like, world that we all grow up in.
Down the drain. You're in my way.
The only thing is the Temple of Hestia would catch on fire. Well, that's what we learned from the damn story between the 3 piggies and the wolf, dude. I know that's not part of the Greco-Roman ideology. That's a little bit more, I don't know. That's like the Brothers Grimm type shit, right? Isn't that what that is? It's like Gaelic or something like that. I don't know. But, you gotta build that shit out of stone, man. I'm not building the Temple of Hestia out of straw. That's just a bad idea.
Mindless wretch.
Some of the allegories are good, man. You gotta come away having learned something. To be honest with you, I don't remember what the moral takeaway from the Very Hungry Caterpillar is. I'm pretty sure it's that food tastes good.
In the name of Hades.
I'm pretty sure it's that food tastes good. Don't I have another one that spills plasma? Oh, yeah. We go for Grizzly Game. Even though infusions for me would go great, I'm going for that one. We'll
Hit me then. Tula, go for it. No escape. Looks like a Motti.
Gaelic, I'm sure they do, but I don't know how that's related. Gay people do be doing oral. It's true.
Yes.
Gay people are never gonna beat the doing oral allegations. But that's okay, because I don't think that you want to beat those. Oral is broadly accepted as a pretty good idea when it comes to having
Keep them busy for you.
A little bit of spice in your relationship.
Clean kill. All clear.
Good work.
The legalistic straights got a lot to learn from the gay community. One of them being that motherfuckers aren't as straight as they ever think they are.
I meant to thank you, since our
They're
woods and
also
mountains are no
kinda
longer likely to
gay.
be crushed beneath the monster's foot or slithering appendages. That's been a big relief.
Oh, any time. I wouldn't have liked being crushed that way either. Sounds like Lord Zeus and Queen Hera had some contingency in mind that was best avoided.
Our woods and mountains would have been in even worse shape then. Your ways shook father and stepmother up a bit. The power to destroy mortals and all that. But it's best they respect you. That's how you get them to be nice.
After you hit with your attacks or spell, oh, support fire. Oh. Oh. My beloved.
Is yours.
I don't even know if it's the move
here.
here, but I'm doing
Let's
it.
do this again
I'm
sometime.
excited about it too. After the duration, restore 50% of your max health. Actually, I think Charity Bottle's great. I'll take it. Remember that time when DC Comics said Batman doesn't do orals because heroes don't do that? No, heroes do that. Bro got it. Bro is living his life as the villain. Whoever came out with that one. Whoever's on the PR team trying to shade oral as a concept. Listen, I'm not for like taking away jobs from people. I just think that guy might have a better time in like a different like, sort of, like, maybe you shouldn't be working in superhero books, you know? Maybe Guy doesn't even really know what a superhero is.
Coin for Charon.
Are we not all... do we not all admire superheroes because we enjoy watching other people being in service of the general population? There's no better way than to be in service of somebody.
Illumination.
By grace of night.
Hello? Too bad Charybdis couldn't be here tonight, lady. Like she was supposed to. Probably back up on the surface, stuffing her face as usual.
I can see that. It must take a lot of sustenance to regenerate all those tentacles I've had to slice off.
Dude's gotta go back to Superhero 101, man.
Well, the show must go on. We're playing Rock in a Hard Place with or without our special guest. And our small but dedicated audience is gonna eat it up. How's everybody doing tonight?
Everything hurts, man. Okay, we're chilling.
Blasted catchy song. Must have been my chaos spoon just then. See that one, Tula? Victory! Looks like a chitin.
I don't know what to pick here now. So crystal figurine is a no. We're already good on that. I could go experimental hammer, actually. Could go pretty sick. We're just in the fields of mourning. Yeah, let's go for that one. Or maybe coin purse, actually. Because money goes far right now.
Sure.
No, because I'm trying to level up stuff. Yeah. We'll go for that. Maybe it should have been coin purse. I don't know. I am looking at.
Close enough.
I would like to win also. I guess I already did the aspect of the night or whatever. or the vow of night by beating Hecate, but still, I'm just kind of thinking about it, man.
Come on, Mel. What are you waiting for?
Does it mean that the Joker does oral? You wanna know? You wanna know how I use my tongue?
Flourish.
Crass, is that anything? See, I'm not the guy who like knows like quotes from the Joker like that, but definitely that guy should come up with like a good bit where Batman. You just don't get it, do you?
This corruption.
It's not about how you use your hands, Batman. Why so curious? Okay, alright. You're the one. You're the one. You're the chosen person. You're a mod. Take over the stream. It's not me anymore.
Smackers.
You're a chosen hero. You'll deliver us from evil.
I think I'm finished here.
If I had the knowledge, man, I could have been a Batman fan. I could have been. Just thinking about what could have been, man. Haven't noticed C-Star procking too much, by the way. Starting to think that Poseidon hates me. Just let me know if I'm overthinking it.
Nemesis.
Should be more than enough wretches for the both of us here any moment now. I'll make them come around.
One of us will.
Watch it.
Up, Tula.
Get your own.
Good. Surviving. Stop sucking me, man.
How did I lose this bet? Who needs to sip ambrosia on the crossroads when we could be out here doing this together, right?
Vanquishing our foes with impunity is your idea of a good time. Although that's not to say I don't take satisfaction in a job well done either. Wait, what did you mean by together?
Oh, shut up. We used to spar. This is the closest thing. Don't know anybody else who can keep up, let alone get ahead.
A healthy competitive rivalry is all we have between us, then?
A healthy competitive rivalry is all we have between us, then?
I said shut up. What else do you want it to be?
I'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you after... In like a physical way, you know? Like, I'm a little far right now. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, by the way. A cutscene from, like, a while away. I think Poseidon heard me, dude. He heard me, he's like, no, I don't hate you. I think Poseidon might love me, but let me know if I'm overthinking it.
Where was I?
You know, I'd really like to see Daedalus at some point. Hopefully he'll be in Hades 3. I have to believe that Hades 3 will happen. I have to believe it'll come out. because we haven't seen Gaia or Uranus. I know we're kind of walking on Gaia a little bit. So like there's that. You could make an argument that like, oh no, Gaia is actually basically the entire game.
It's over.
But also they showed off chaos and everything. I also do just wonder you know, how they'll do it. Who do you think the big bad of Hades 3 would be? No, I think it would be Uranus. I don't think it would be Chaos. I think Chaos is chill. I think that if they do a Hades 3, I think it would probably be the last Hades. But I think that Uranus would probably be the last one. No, not Uranus.
And there she is.
You're a false prophet. You're not the chosen one. You're the damn evil that we've sought to destroy.
There she is. There she is. There she is.
You must have hidden back when Nemesis was here. Big dark-haired daughter of Nyx that sometimes storms through these fields. But you don't have to be afraid of her.
I'm sorry. I definitely built you up to be something that, you know, I built you up to be a... I made you a demon in my head.
Don't be afraid of her.
You can convince you can gaslight yourself into literally anything that you want, like, it's so easy. Another hammer on top of the hammer that I already have? It's insanity. Your attacks fire your shells all at once in a spread pattern? That's weird as hell. I would rather take the 2 shells, please. No, I turned you into a monster, and that's my bad. You're just a person. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss yourself. True.
Yes.
Grow golden once again.
There's certain things though that like maybe you can gaslight yourself. Like if you try to gaslight yourself into thinking that you're like a pilot, bro, you ain't a pilot. You're not a pilot, dude. You can go to flight school. I'm gonna gaslight myself into thinking that I have like the 800 hours that I need to fly an airplane of 747. Probably way more than 800 in actuality.
Now my reward.
But in my mind, I gaslit myself into thinking that I only needed 800. I also gaslight myself into thinking that I actually flew those 800. I didn't fly those 800. I took an 8-hour nap on my plane to go to like California. And now I think, and during that nap, I gaslight myself and that I incepted myself. All the knowledge of flying a plane entered my brain through a wisp that flew into my ear. It was sucked into my internals as knowledge.
Where would we be without you, Lord Hermes? You've done so much to prepare us for the rigors we're having to endure. I know your efforts by their nature sometimes go unnoticed, but not by the unseen.
It's been a real pleasure working with you, Em. What are the bright spots in all of this, in fact? I keep my chin up no matter what. Gotta see where I'm going, right? Cheers for making it easy.
In the name of Hades.
Do I have 8 of anything? I don't have 8 of anything, but I've got 5 of a lot of different things. Your attack special and cast are faster. So what, I can spam the button faster? Okay.
Here we go.
That might be faster. I couldn't tell you.
something. Could get going now.
Car on shop for sure.
Victory. It's a tearjerker. Here's the gold. Hello again,
Oh,
Cerberus.
thank goodness we're not
Shall
doing
we?
Valve Rival Cerberus, dude. That shit is the worst. Absolutely the worst one. Burn my asthma.
Looks like you've had enough for now.
I'm actually like
Playtime
thinking
at
about
last
the
is
potential
over
of
for
like a
old
Hades
Cerberus,
3.
But he shall have another playtime hence.
I feel like I'm more confident trying to guess like what the big bad of a Hades 3 would be than I am like the protagonist of a Hades 3. I've heard a couple people talk about Hades 3 and be like, you can pick between Melenoi or Zagreus. I don't know if they do that. I don't know if I would hope that they would do that, because I would hope that there's like maybe more weapons. But also it could be kind of sick too, like if they decided to go that route.
So much dust.
At the end of the day though, I feel like thinking about a Hades 3, I can pretty clearly in my mind see Uranus being the main bad of that game. Whereas like I'm like, I have no clue what they would do for that protagonist, you know? Hades 3 includes the other ideologies.
All this machinery.
I mean,
for what?
I don't know. Good and nah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
They'll know I'm here.
I think it'd be cool if they went either way, because I think if they did decide to do it, they'd do it well probably. They'd probably do a damn good job at it. I just also like being specifically like in the Greco-Roman sort of thing. I think that the involvement of the other ideologies through the aspects is pretty damn cool. And definitely like gives the whole deal of like, I love it whenever like an ideology doesn't really like put down, or a mythos doesn't really like put down other mythos in saying like, well, ours is the one, so the other ones don't exist. You know, it's cool in games like Hades that, you know, you have like the aspects of Beowulf and stuff like that.
Greetings.
There's a story that I like that Kurzgesagt, a YouTube channel, did a video on called The Egg. That's like the basic like philosophy of like the egg is that we are all one singular soul, and we live each other's lives. Like when we go to the afterlife, we start another life in this non-linear kind of time way. So like you yourself have lived your entire life as both of your parents, both your mother and your father. You've lived their life with the soul that you are. You've lived as your dog, you've lived as Jesus, you've lived as Hitler, you know, like every person is all one soul, and you just are like an egg who transforms into, I guess, a god, is the idea. Maybe I'm not doing the best job of summarizing the egg, but it's a great story. I think you should look it up. And I like that because it's like, they ask, like, as they go to the afterlife, they ask, like, which religion was right, and they're like, all religions are right. And it's like, whoa, you know? Whoa, dude. So, pretty decent story. Ah, pet the dog!
Such attention for this dog.
For unknown reasons, does the savage beast decide not to devour the princess?
I asked your father to prioritize the renovation of this chamber, if this is to be the place where we meet up now and again. And do you know what he said?
What'd he say?
I merely said we ought to leave this chamber's updating for last, for I would not erase the memory of how it is, though perhaps it shall remain this way for ages at the current rate.
Your cast launches a projectile that seeks foes. The binding circle forms where it hits. Well, it's a fated choice, so that's why I'm picking it. Dude, I'm giving you a nectar.
Mother, Father, I'm so grateful to have you back in my life. We've so much to catch up on, but all the time in the world. For now, this is just a small housewarming gift.
Thank you, this is perfect. Our supply back at the house has disappeared. Perhaps Kronos had a taste for it.
Nectar from the highest peaks. To think we once forbade this substance here, though that was well before your time. Thank you, daughter. And we have something here for you in turn. A small token, but a symbol of our family as well.
Please, take it.
A jeweled palm.
Thank you both for
If
this.
it works anything like the palm did, the palm heirloom did in Hades 1, it's gonna be okay.
Take care, Mother.
You take care too.
That heirloom ended up being my, like, every single run I would use it. Heirloom. Like, it was pretty nuts. I feel like a lot of the things that have made it into this game that were also in Hades 1 got nerfed, though. So, I don't know. I'll just have to see.
A few more chambers still. Come on out.
A jiffy.
Tula never fails. One of the leaders
Skelly's
of this
tooth got better, though? Yeah, true. You're not wrong about that. But does that surprise you? That they would show Skelly favoritism? Because that doesn't surprise me too much. Skelly favoritism is alive and well, and I'm here for it. Now I'm frozen.
They'll drown.
Behold!
Tula now.
Ah, can you imagine C-Star procs on that, though? C-Star might proc on this. Sea Star? Oh. Oh. Come on.
About that.
Oh.
We showed them, Tula.
Hell yeah, we did. You know, screw having like a wallet, man. Get like a bag of coins. You like toss it to people in like a movie way. I feel like every single time though, you know, easy like comedy movie bit, you toss them the bag of coins, and then you're like, I am gonna need that bag back though. You know, like that's, because I mean, where the hell are people getting all these bags? You know, you're like watching them pass these coins and stuff like that. Back in like Robin Hood times and stuff, they're like passing, you know, a little bag of coins, and you got to think like about like the production of goods back then, you know? Like nowadays, what would that bag of coins run you for? Maybe like what? Like a good bag for a bag of coins would probably run you like maybe like what? 20 bucks? Is that overselling it? 11 bucks. 11 bucks for a good leather potentially bag of coins, like $11.99. And you gotta think about the way that, you know, things were, like, goods were produced back then. They're produced way easier now, way more efficiently. So if you're gonna, like, just be, like, all willy-nilly tossing people your bag of coins for, like, a job well done, that's, like, that's a lot of labor right there. You had a whole craftsman make that bag, and you're just kind of giving it away like that? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It just seems a little bit unrealistic to me. My immersion. I said good comedy movie bit. It's like a huh, you know, like that. It's like one of those. Like a huh. Like I could see it in my head in like a comedy movie. But it isn't, yeah, I mean, it's not like an absolute guffaw.
In the name of Hades. He's suggesting an exchange.
I get that, you know? Ooh. Heartthrob is big.
Oh, good.
The House of Hades once again stands tall and stately, with the proper countenance engraved upon its heavy door. But the Princess of the Dead has a different entryway in mind.
I'm gonna swim.
Time for a quick dip.
I'm gonna swim.
All right, my girl, this shall unfold exactly as before. You leap into the river, I ensure you end up in the proper stream.
But a fish.
Tula, fish. No escape. Oh, asphyxion.
All right. Cost of the bag was probably factored into the payment. No, the person getting paid is like...
You have seen that I do not stay gone. Fight me to your heart's content. No matter the outcome, it is you who ends up banished from this place. Or are you here merely to rummage through your family's old, unneeded things?
Like 3 gold coins missing.
I have no need of anything of theirs. Only your head.
That you cannot have, my girl, for I shall be requiring it to rule the realms with wisdom such as my unruly children never had. And you apparently have even less.
The hell, man? What's the rest of the payment? Oh, I took out some of the money for the Does it put all of my... I think the new anvil thing I picked up puts it all into the,
Are you quite done?
Like, I only need to click attack once. Okay, that's the most... That's probably the speedrun anvil thing that you get. That's crazy. Yeah, just tapping it once and then attacking. So that's nuts.
Damn it!
Still you resist. Why do you not stop? Caught you.
Uh-oh. Chill. Oh, that's not good.
Commander, I won't fail.
Hey, lock in. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Bro!
Pardon a moment.
I got it. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine.
My own family has done worse to me before, but I'm vastly stronger now. Stronger with each passing night.
You're old and tired. You don't even know why you're fighting anymore. To prove something to your children.
They took everything from me. Everything and more. Now they seek for you to take the rest. Such a wretched family, this. May time flow freely forth. Leave me be.
Vescelamius.
Crazy, man. Crazy stuff.
What does the future hold? Only the fates themselves
8 health,
and perhaps
no deathify.
Prometheus, the Titan of Foresight, know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
Return to Shadow now.
My god.
Mel, wake up.
I don't know how people do the speedrun tech with the aspect of Medea. Because when I'm watching it, I feel like I never see people get hit or to really take that much damage. Or, you know what? They do get hit, but they usually just tank it. And then the damage that they're outputting is so ridiculous that they're able to absolutely destroy them. I'm I'm gonna have to like pause during the speed runs on the pick 3s and just be like, what did they choose right there?
We really showed him, didn't we, Freenos?
Probably has something to do with their Arcana cards as well.
You won't forget them, ever. And with this, perhaps Dora won't forget them either.
Yeah, it's a very ornate photo, picture to just have in a room with your roommate, I guess. Can you imagine living with, like, someone and then they have, like, such a majestic portrait of their family that like, every day you go into the living room, you just see, like, you know? Hey, not that bad, though. Not that bad. I'm not saying it would be bad. It'd be a little weird. You have, like, a little photo of, like, your family. They have a portrait.
I know what you're up to with all this decoration stuff you've got me doing, Mel. What, you think I'm about to find my true calling in death just by updating some old light fixtures?
You already found your calling. As the best haunter in all the Crossroads, if not the entire world. The Renewal Project is simply a way to give something back to this place.
Maybe. But I'd make a lousy haunter if my existence wasn't utterly devoid of meaning. So don't let me catch you trying to help me find some purpose. Because I don't want any.
Perish the thought.
You know, I don't know, I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, actually, but I did have a, I had a picture kind of like that whenever I was, whenever I had roommates. I mean, I guess I technically have roommates now, but I live with my sister. I'm going to show you just, I had a tapestry of this photo right here, hanging above our fireplace whenever I lived in Texas. And yeah, every morning I'd just be like eating like eggs and toast and just look over and see this photo hanging out in tapestry format. So I said what if, but that's kind of my situation a little bit.
As fate would have it.
Interesting.
You have inherited your father's strength.
Amen.
Another victory within the depths of Tartarus. Except now, your fight requires you to transcend space and time, with assistance from your grandfather, of course. True?
True, as far as I can understand, Lord Moros. Headmistress notified you of these new details, then. You don't sound terribly surprised.
I assure you that my inability to sound terribly surprised does not prevent my feeling so. You have many such battles left to fight?
Whenever time permits.
How's it going?
Many victories to come.
Stop littering. Stop littering.
So what do you think of Nyx? You met her, right? Now you know where Nemi gets her looks and where I get my personality.
She does look... I'm glad we're talking about this. Nemesis looks exactly like Nyx.
What? I hardly got to know her, but even still, Nyx didn't seem anything like you at all. She was very elegant.
Aw, thanks, babe. But beneath that cold exterior, she's got a wild side, I swear. Why else would she have so many kids all by herself? She's out of her mind.
Or just you, perhaps.
No, you actually make a great point. They do give Nyx a lot of
I've tried brewing
children.
nectar myself. Got most of the key ingredients, except my batches never tasted right. Not like the stuff you get your hands on.
Nectar's always best when it's a gift. Ever had somebody else give yours a try? Perhaps it's better than you think.
Well, no, because for that I'd need a friend. Though I could always trick somebody into drinking it.
Eris.
That's crazy. It's an insane thing to do.
Hail, music maker.
One fewer wretched Titan. Cultivating all those many different types of greenery. We are in the realm of the dead, lest you forget, Malinois. Yet here you tend your garden.
No better place to grow reagents above or below. But more than that, it's something small I can look forward to whenever I return. Helps keep me centered.
There's no need to explain. The earth obliges you. 'Tis wise to take advantage of good fortune such as that.
I merely borrow.
Nyx has like 8 kids. Yeah, they do a lot of
Lots of shades around.
like rewriting some of the other some of the weird things in Greek mythology by making them like a child of Nyx or something. Like I'm pretty sure Selene is a child of Nyx in this game.
Excellent stuff.
And Selene is like a child of I think I don't know if it's like some other situation. I don't know exactly.
You've gone at this for 50 nights at least, goddess. Is there occasion yet to give yourself a bit of a reprieve? You're putting yourself through a lot is all.
I've had reprieve along the way, thank you. The springs, the garden, the taverna, even just conversing like this. It's not as though I'm pushing myself in every waking moment.
Aye, we never can push ourselves as hard as possible for as long as we'd like. But you've come a long way, and in the off chance you're not keeping track, I am.
Good. And I'll go farther still.
I need more of these poppies. I need so many more of those poppies. What do I need to get observance of Gaia's secrets? I need 1 more wheat. Damn. A 35% chance to find +1 seed whenever you gather from soil plots whenever you harvest sounds so good. Sounds so good. But I need the wheat.
Here you'll grow strong.
And I don't have any wheat seeds. So I'm gonna have to go grab some. Looks like next time we got an axe run. My last axe run was my best axe run ever, actually. So I'm excited to do that.
My brother must have been immensely strong, if he could sometimes even take my father when they sparred. Is there some favorite technique of his that you could pass along?
No, there is not. My disciples must each follow their own path. Keep following yours, and mayhaps you too shall become powerful enough to beat your papa up.
Commander, we have no reason to fight.
Mayhaps not yet.
Selene is a child of Hyperion and Thaela in myth. Yeah, so that's another thing that interests me in Hades 3, if they introduce like characters like Hyperion, Uranus, and Gaia. I wonder, and they've already talked about like Gaia in this game, and probably the rest of them as well. But I do wonder how, I guess that would factor in lore-wise, considering I think a lot of the deities ended up becoming children of Nyx instead. It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, next time we'll be doing an axe run. Good skull run today. Happy to have won with the skull finally. A little bit more locked in than the last time that I did that skull run. We'll try to keep the win streak running for next time. I think it would be our 3rd win. But yeah, that'll be for next time. If you enjoyed, hopefully you decide to subscribe. We upload Hades 2 pretty much daily here. It really helps if you like it and comment and do all those sorts of things. Any interaction with the YouTube video always helps on the YouTube end. And as always, more Hades 2 to come very soon. Thank you for watching.